Let's start with yesterday's news. The Federal
Mhm.
Reserve cut interest rates. This was their third time in as many meetings that they've cut rates. There's also, interestingly enough, there was some dissenting votes in the Fed, and that's pretty rare. The Fed likes to have consensus. So there are 12 voters on the FOMC, and there were three dissenting voices. And interestingly enough, they happened at both ends. One participant said, no, you need to cut more, and two said, no, you shouldn't cut at all. So 9 of the 12 said, yeah, cut now. Where does this leave us for 2026? Along with the Fed meeting, the Fed also releases what's called the Summary of Economic Projections, the SEP. It's better known as the dots. These are the Fed's projections of where they see the market and the economy going. I'm always a little skeptical of this because their projection is that their policy will work eventually. Not now, but it'll take some time, and all the lines will go in the Fed's favor. They did say in the statement that inflation is still a problem and the labor market is showing some weakness. In fact, Chairman Powell said the data could be way off. We just don't know. I thought that was an interesting statement. So the Fed did cut its rates, and what happens? But the market takes off. So yesterday was a very good day. And in fact, it was a very unusual day because it was for several months, it's been this very small group of very large companies just dominating the market. And yesterday, it was the minnows had their revenge. They were the ones that did. And if you ever look at the S&P 500 equal weight index, that beat the S&P 500, and in fact it doubled its return yesterday. It was up like something like 1.3 to zero point 0.6 or something like that in yesterday's market. That's very unusual.